First position, there is a Shy Halud in the row, and I want to make it my mission to get it. Atomics tokens, it's not likely, but I'd like to make it happen. Armand gets picked. What do we do about that? Well, Yuna's the best person in first position among these leaders. Could Ariana make it happen? Maybe. Maybe. But besides the Shy Halud, there's not really a reason to pick Ariana. Tex, Mimic Film actually makes Beast good here. Let's pick Beast. Because if we get Mimic Film, we're good on... we have a good chance of getting Shy Halud. Okay, we're not getting Mimic Film. In fact, we're not doing a whole lot of anything, are we? Although, technically... we have 7 Persuasion now. We could hit, like, Arakeen first action. I think that would be pretty goofy, but... that would be pretty goofy. Let's do it because we can potentially conspire with the spice. That's not going to do it. Oh, man, I screwed this up. I think I screwed this up. And I just gave Saruman a Swordmaster for no reason. Wonder if smuggling makes it back to me. No way, right? We actually end up getting smuggling here, which is interesting. This may allow us to... this may allow us to get Swordmaster next round. I don't think so. I don't think it does. And this smuggling bump, I mean, we may never get that bump back. Sometimes in first position, I notice that happening. This Seek Allies is really not what we wanted to draw. If we had a dagger, we would have been fine. Or the Signet Ring, either or would have worked. It was a little unlucky. The majority of our deck was green access. We just didn't get it. No Signet Ring from Armand. Keys to Power is good. It's fine. It's 2 Persuasion. It's Faction. It's hitting all the right boxes, you know. It's probably better than Dissecting Kit. If we get Dissecting Kit, we would get it with Imperial Spy, so it'd be like Kit plus Spy. And... yeah, I think Keys to Power is overall better than having those two. Oh, they're both very handy little cards. 2 of those. Do we want Sherdog? It's good if we get Shy Halud. I mean, I could screw with it a little bit. It's kind of a funny card. Or I could just wait. There'll probably be something better next round, and we'll have more specimens then. Yeah, let's hold off on that. I'd like to redraw the Keys to Power if I get lucky. Memnon goes for the detecting kit. He does not buy anything else. No liaison to go with it. I'm assuming Armand's going to hit faction again, because he didn't draw his diplomacy, so he's going to hit fold space, probably. What are the odds that we get smuggling? I wonder. We redrew experimentation, which is actually potentially kind of nice. We're probably revealing last here. We're probably revealing last here, and there's a good chance, you know, a Stachor could come up, for example. Memnon doesn't really gain anything from smuggling. Besides the idea that maybe eventually he could cash out. Testia takes it from us. Kind of a bummer. Do we get the Mnemonic film? I don't think so. I think better play is just, you know, Signet Ring to Imperial Basin and then Conspire. Although Memnon may beat us to that. I guess we could go. This seems kind of weak, but we could go. Yeah, Haga Basin. I think he's already got the Conspire line in his sights. So what we could do instead is go ahead and grab this Mnemonic film. Mimic orders. Ouch. I think Memnon's going to go Conspire. So going to Imperial Basin is probably not productive for us. The problem with going selective is that we miss out on 2 Solari from the combat, which in round 2 is a really big thing to miss out on. Yeah, it's not great. Tessie gets the round 3 Swordmaster. He goes Mentat. Okay. So we would have been safe conspiring. If we play the Diplomacy, we go down to 4 Persuasion. We need to not draw the Seek Allies. We need to draw one of Convincing or Keys to Power plus another non-Seek Allies card. With the Signet Ring, I think it's better just to participate in the combat. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Just go to Carthag. Bindu suspension. Okay, so that's interesting. Would let us stall a little bit if we wanted to reveal after Memnon. Honestly, I'm thinking we might just blow this row up. Nope, doesn't reveal a good card from the row. And Tessia's got 2 specimens. Does she buy one of the 2 cards? They're both 2 costers. High priority travel. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like Bindu here. I just need a little bit more time. Okay, I have to admit I thought he was going to go Conspire. Six. Okay. We're probably going to have to blow the row up. Are we going to be the last person to get Swordmaster? I don't think so. It's not a good 6 here. I mean, there's good cards. Like, Sidiness Shifting Allegiances is a good set of cards. But I want a Haymaker. You know, I want to do some big game hunting. Buys the power play. So he leaves me with the Sidiness Shifting. Those cards cut against each other, though. Let's blow the row up and try to get, like, Gurney or something. Okay. Well. Do Firm Grip. Dissecting Kit. We have enough for Reclaimed Forces now. What would an early Reclaimed Forces give us, besides a lot of troops? Nothing. It would just be a lot of troops. Scarab is fine. It's whatever. Let's save the specimens. We're not really limited on them right now. We can always buy Scarabs later. Private army. Okay. It's fine. It's not great. The Firm Grip is good with the Keys to Power, at least. If we go Wealth first action, we can Keys to Power to Tech Negotiation, buy the Mimic Orders, go up with Emperor, and then we get the 2 Spice. It's kind of cool. Red 4 Swordmaster's not fast, but it's not so slow that it's an issue. And then we still have 6 Persuasion after all that, so we can still get the Imperium Ceremony. Esmar's good too, but Imperium Ceremony is really good. Wonder if Tessie goes and grabs the Mimic Quarters on her next action. I think it doesn't make it back around to me. But, you know, if she does that she's not in the combat, so then I can probably make something happen in a city. It's not what I would like to do, but it's is what it is. Oh no, she goes Swordmaster. Duh. Is it going to be Highliner from old Dinosaur over here? No, he goes Conspire. That's very annoying. It's very annoying. She had... well, whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and pick up the Mimic Quarters. Take the Emperor up. And then get our 2 spice from the Keys to Power. It's going to be difficult for us to get that Mimic Quarters point, but the faction bump's always going to be good. Maybe we go High Council and Ordnance, I don't know. Who said anything about an alliance war? I just wanted to get the Keys to Power to go off. Doesn't pay to be at 7 Solari right now, does it? Yeah. The Air Keen play was a little out there. I think it would have paid off if I had gotten around 1 Shai Halud, but I didn't, so... oh well. Firm Grip is going to make it easy to get the Mimic Quarters, but the problem is we just don't have enough agent boxes. We're not getting our Swordmaster till round 5, so it's not a lot of agents. Oh, he goes High Council. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Let's get that Imperium Ceremony going. Still no churn on the row there, unfortunately. We could take Slick Farmer from the tanks because they're green. From the tanks is not good for Beast. And we don't have that many faction icons. Slick Farmer would be okay with long reach, just as a way of enabling it. But I don't think it makes sense at this point. Do we just keep stalling on Reclaim Forces or what? Yeah, I think we do. Let's just buy it. I don't want to run into a troop limit. And besides, we have 3 cards that grant specimens in the deck now, so we may end up drawing back up into 3 again if a good card comes out. Everyone's in a standoff on the Talaxu row right now, so better just to go ahead and take our lumps on that, I think. And this card's not awful. If we get the long reach, it would be worth having, but... it's just not... it's not good for us at the moment. He didn't play his Dissecting Kit. Okay. You know, he can Conspire again next round, actually. If he has the faction access. I don't think he does, but Did he buy the Imperial Spy? Because if he did, he can just conspire again and go to Swordmaster. Power play. Yeah, he probably does have the conspire again. That's going to be cool, actually. That's probably why he went High Council this round. Yeah, let's see it happen, Memnon. Wow, no yellow. Okay, so I can't go smuggling if he doesn't. So we have to go wealth. He didn't draw the faction. Maybe he didn't draw his green. Problem is we can't actually play the firm grip here. We don't have the money. Let's go Dreadnought. So yeah, we just go wealth. I don't want, like, I don't... Well... It's fine. Because I don't want to fight for the Emperor, but we have firm grip, so we kind of do want to fight for the Emperor. There we go. Armand gave me the dollar I need to play firm grip somewhere else. So that'll work. So now we could firm grip to Swordmaster. We don't have access to Conspire anyway, so that's probably the play. We get a Secting Kit Reconnaissance and go into the combat. Memnon's got Ordnance, which is pretty cool for him. Oh, just kidding, we don't have the money anymore. Bummer. And Memnon spent his spice at Dreadnought, so now he can't go Conspire himself. Although we should expect that he has the power play next round. We could potentially run out of cities to go to, because there's only one other city available. But we could always Dissecting Kit Graft. Well, no, we have to Dissecting Kit Graft first. This hand's Persuasion is not going to be very good. Graft to Recon, probably. Honestly, I kind of would rather craft the Convincing, since we have a Mnemonic Film. Okay, so we don't have city access anymore, so we can play firm grip to like tech negotiation, but just not get anything. There's a Spy Satellites. It's directly in conflict with our Mimic Orders, though. But currently it works well with what we're doing. Please take Solari. Please, please, please. Take Solari. Oh, let's go. He's going to do it. Yeah! Firm grip. Although we might not be able to, because tech negotiation might get taken. But Tessie only has one action. I think she'd rather go to a faction space, surely. Plus her dagger's already in her discard pile. cool. No, the firm grip just doesn't really work well with spy satellites. But it would be good if Memnon had it. For him, I mean. Ooh, 7. That's scary. What does he get? The long reach? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. Bank a negotiator. Let's go ahead and go up on guild. We're gonna need it eventually. We better go Fremen. Go guild. Early SMF. Would I buy a liaison here? I don't know. Tessia conspires. Interesting. Goes to 4 intrigue cards. 5 intrigue cards. I don't have my diplomacy next round, but I do have keys to power, and I will steal if I can. Just kidding. I can't. We did just trash a diplomacy. Or a convincing, I mean. Maybe we should replace it with a liaison. I think our deck is good enough. We don't need liaisons at this moment. They're non-faction cards, and we have them in the quarters, and I think that's really the end of the story. Tessia is becoming a problem. He's clearly ahead of everybody else. Didn't draw BG, but we wouldn't have anything to do with BG at the moment anyway. So, we know Memnon has Emperor, right? So we probably ought to just take Imperium Ceremony to Wealth. Keep the To the Victor. It's a better card. We already have a private army that we can use to help us accomplish that goal. This will hopefully make Memnon use his power play somewhere else. Now, we know that the top card is Tactician, so we should keep track of that. Somebody's going to go to Carthag this round. It could actually just be us. We could go Carthag. Mentat, what's in the deck? 3 cards that we want. So maybe it is Dagger Mentat. It's also a persuasion increase, objectively speaking. Smuggling is probably not super contested. That Water Peddler's Union ended up being really good for her. Unfortunately, we're far behind on research. Okay, so Tessia now has the Master Tactician. Something to be aware of. She burned the puppet for a persuasion, which is good. Let's hit Mentat. So that's already, you know, Memnon at 9 force. intrigue. Okay. Well, let's hope we draw keys to power. We did not. We get the 2 troops from the Signet Ring now. We should be able to beat Memnon in the combat, but it depends on what his cards are. Arakeen is taken, so hopefully Karthag is still around. There's the graft. He can go up on Emperor, but I don't know why he would. He should focus on the other factions now. Yeah, cool. He puts more force in the combat. We may not be able to win this. Karthag, what do we get? Call. Not a very good action card. So right now we're at 7. Do this. It's a point. This, he's ahead of us. Yeah, let's just try to go all in. He's got 4 intrigue cards. What are we calling? Probably the dagger in play. It's actually not unwelcome. I mean, it's a little late, but we're about to shuffle again, so, you know, we do really need to redraw that faction access. We also get another Scarab, which is going to be another intrigue card, which is nice. Does Tessia have the secrets access? Screw with Memnon? Yes, she does. Spike up to 5. That's so dangerous. We've got to find a way to stop her. I wish that were me, but I didn't draw it. He reveals the power play. Interesting. Buys the card I wanted to. Okay, so we go here. We go ahead and take the Scarab. Illicit dealings, just go ahead and burn it. That'll probably end up giving me 2 spice. We're only 1 specimen away from buying another Scarab. Well, so is Armand. He probably reveals before us next round. But if we can research before him, we'll get it. And there's an experimentation on top of our deck, so we'll get it. It's a lot of resources, Tessia. Jeez Louise. Tessia burning cards suboptimally because she doesn't want to get stolen from, which is nice. So we reveal. We call a dagger from the play area. And Memnon could have a combat card, but he just had some of his cards stolen, so I'm not counting on it. The problem is that we know Tessia has combat cards. It's kind of a good thing, though. Because it means those are cards that she can't get out of her hand. So the core of our deck is Firm Grip, Imperium Ceremony, and Keys to Power. Even though we trashed a dagger, we did redraw one of them. Can't always have it the way you like it. Memnon did not shuffle, so power play is still out there in his discard pile. Yeah. There's two opponents at 3 intrigues right now. If something doesn't change, my first action is 1,000,000% going Keys to Power to Secrets. No hesitation. I did lose the Spice to Tessia. She's in a really good spot. She doesn't spend it, so if Memnon doesn't go to Keys to Power, or if Memnon doesn't go to Secrets, I'm going to Secrets, regardless of whether or not he spends his Intrigue card. We gotta steal from Tessia. 9 spice for Memnon is kind of crazy. Everyone's got a lot of spice this game, to be honest. End your turn. Do it. End your turn. End your turn. Don't worry, you can wait. I promise. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. End your turn. Come on, dinosaur. Nah, he's not gonna do it. Oh, he's gonna do it. Let's go. Beautiful. All 3 of those cards are good. And we're going to need cards like Guild Authorization if we want to, you know, get the most out of this Firm Grip. Or out of most of this Mimic Quarters, I mean. Now, we don't get High Liner next round. It's not happening. So maybe if we draw into... well, I was going to say, if we draw into Imperium Ceremony or Diplomacy off Water of Life, we should go to High Liner. But the thing is, that we'll go down to 5 spice by playing the card, so it won't work. Good lord, Tessia. Artillery. Oh, high priority travel. Okay. And she's probably going to win the combat too because she has that Tactician. Unless Armand's packing something. Which I don't think his deck has got anything particularly strong in it. What's he got? I mean, Guild Bankers. Tessia Humanity's decent. Manipulation is decent. There's nothing crazy in here. Yeah. Ooh, Zooey Mama. Okay. So we get a lot of persuasion here. Yeah, I guess so. Get that point. Specimen. Call. Take the spice, I think. Memnon can't go to Emperor, so let's go up on BG. Problem is, if we play Imperium Ceremony or Firm Grip, then we don't get the SMF. What about playing Experimentation? That would allow us to get to where we could actually reveal the detecting kit in the future for Scarabs, which is pretty good. But the actual research itself is not relevant. Just drop a dagger here, no problem. The problem is the row really isn't any good. I mean, the Engineer could be decent. Hard to tell which of these is better value. Again, we don't have to play either of them. I mean, we could just play Experimentation to Imperial Basin. With the Mimic Quarters, I think we ought to play the Firm Grip. No way she gets Spy Satellites. Maybe Dedo. Artillery, okay. Interesting. I think given that Memnon still has not played his power play, our best play is just to go Firm Grip Wealth and Reinforce. Firm Grip Mentat, maybe? Imperium Ceremony Mentat. Well, Snooper is probably a little bit better here. So Windfall, what did it allow me to do? It allowed me to play Firm Grip and have money left over, but that doesn't matter. So let's keep the Snooper. That was a mistake because I'm still not getting SMF. So why did I do that? But it gives me Ix and Engineer, so it's not horrible. Gets me back closer to these really good cards again. Do we buy Chani? The thing is, she might be better than Ix and Engineer. We still need Fremen if we want to get this Mimic Orders point. And if she gets me a Spice Must Flow, the water's good. Yeah, we get Shani here. So right now, Tessia can tie Armand with the Tactician. Chooses not to. Gruesome sacrifices instead. Top card of the deck is the Windfall. Let's keep that in mind. It's not really a relevant card, though. We have a lot of Persuasion in this deck. Keys to Power, Imperium Ceremony, Firm Grip, Chani. It's a lot. We've also trashed out a Dagger. So for Mimic Orders, we need 3 bumps on Fremen and 1 bump on Guild. It's a lot of ground to make up on Fremen. And if Memnon doesn't go Highliner, we will. Chimerki, I'm guessing. Could get... Is she playing the high priority travel? No. I'm guessing it's Chimerki. She could get Dedo on the theory that she wins the combat, but it's a risky play. She does get Dedo, so we can't really let her win this combat. Flagship. Interesting. Does he Highliner? Does he spend his Intrigue card? There's a lot that's going on here in Memnon's head, probably. If he Highliners, we can't win the combat, so we have to do other things. Okay. So we Highliner here. Even though he's got 4 Intrigue cards, Highliner is the better play. And we do it with Imperium Ceremony, specifically. He gets the Windfall that we left on top. Let's go ahead and do this. Now that's done for the Mimic Orders. Study Melange and Advanced Weaponry. Well, we can't afford Advanced Weaponry. But Study Melange probably doesn't do anything either. I might be able to get a 3rd tech. So let's keep the Advanced Weaponry. And let's remember, the top card is what? Study Melange. So, you know, it's best for Memnon, really. Because Memnon's the one that's going to finish the research track. But Tessia could finish it too. I'm still at 30 strength. What? Am I missing something? 30 strength? I mean, I know he's got the ordnance, but what? Do we go to research station here? Well, we might flip into a dissecting kit, which would be an intrigue if we do. Could be really good, actually. I think getting Shimurki is probably better. What's the research do? Basically nothing. A specimen is an entry, is a scarab. So yeah, it might matter. Shows a dreadnought by Shimurki. Does she have the intrigue? I'm gonna steal from her if I can. I'll redirect to secrets. I don't care. I do not care. No, she burns them. I'm at 30 strength. What? I'm still confused by that. He has a BG sister, which is like 2 daggers. Long reach is not any, probably. Power play is not any, most likely. So I think it is none. Yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about. Let's go buy Snoopers with keys to power, because nobody has 2 water anyway, and this will turn on the advanced weaponry. Although, we can probably guarantee we win the combat with Signet Ring or Research Station. And if I draw the Firm Grip, I'm going to want to play it. Could also just take the BG Alliance at Secret, is pretty good too. And Tessie is our competition. But then Tessie can infiltrate secrets and steal our intrigues. Let's do this. Bureaucrat. Okay, interesting. So now this functions as a second ambush, basically. But we can't trash our Snoopers and use it that way. So we drop our reconnaissance. It's not worth risking the combat by losing a troop. And if we draw Firm Grip, we'll get SMF anyway. Memnon discards a... Okay, so we discard reconnaissance. Maybe losing the troop is better. I'm not sure. Tessia retakes the Fremen Alliance. Is Memnon going to go Hardy Warriors power play? Is that what he's doing here? Nope, goes Swordmaster. He's probably just getting in my head for nothing. Let's do this. Now the Disguised Bureaucrat technically has an effect. Wait. What? Oh, I must be out of troops. Cool. That's a really good outcome for us. We might be... Actually, we can probably win the game this round. Right? 2 from combat, 1 from Scarab. No, because we don't have the last Scarab, because we ran out of troops. We almost won the game this round. Hard to be mad about drawing the Firm Grip when it's going to give us a Spice Must Flow. If I had lost a deployed troop to that Test of Humanity, I think I would have won, because I would have had an extra troop that I could turn into a specimen, right? Party Warriors, but not with power play. But there's no way he beats me in the combat. But he's putting him in, so maybe he thinks he can make it happen. Vicious Talents, okay. More combat juice than I probably need. So close to that last point. We can get it with our experimentation next round. Goes to 15, 19. So he's trying to win with combat cards, but we have that covered. Okay, sure. I guess you don't want to get stolen from. Cool. Now we can actually use our snoopers. Maybe he has like a blackmail or something? Okay. $32. He has like a tiebreaker or something? Oh my gosh. Well, there's the Scarab. We don't need to take it from there, which means that the experimentation can give us our BG bump that we need. That's 12 points. Disguised Bureaucrat, do we even play this? Or we can play Diplomacy instead. Why not play the experimentation? It'll put us on Highliner threat. I guess extra intrigues to mulligan are nice. If we play Diplomacy Chani, we still don't have enough. We do if we play Diplomacy Chani and Experimentation. But then we don't get the BG Alliance. Let's just do this. We have a Snoopers. It's 2 intrigues. That's pretty good. Finesse. Okay. Finesse is actually pretty helpful because we shuffle away from Emperor and go up on Fremen, and we can get that Mimic Quarters point. Let's not forget that Tessia has Chimurki, so, you know, we can't get lazy here. You know, if she wins the combat, that's a 4-point combat for her, most likely. And Memnon just spent all of his gas to prevent us from winning it, so I think she's going to get this combat. Very concerning. We don't have a ring to prevent it. We didn't get any of our 3 core cards. Does she go up on, what? Go up on Emperor? It's another point for her. Nope, she's going to try to challenge me on BG. Okay. Interesting. We can reinforce it with the experimentation. Let's mulligan these 2 cards. It's actually less useful cards. So let's do this. Her spice probably doesn't matter at this point. But she could buy a flagship. It does matter. Did he use his power play yet? Yeah, he did. Okay, so let's finesse down Emperor, up BG. Just get that out of her sights, you know. She's got 4 intrigue cards. If we can get Spy Satellites, it's an extra point. Or Dreadnought action or flagship. So tech negotiation's the next play for us. Thankfully, the second place in the combat gives a point, so there's incentive for the other players to fight Tessia. These cards don't matter. So right now we're at 12. We should be able to get to 13 with a tech. We can't go to Dreadnought, though. So if tech negotiation gets taken, then we don't get that last point. High Council and deploys troops. Does she have secret forces for even more troops? Or does she buy a card draw and try to get the SMF? If she thinks she has it in the bag, she'll draw the card. She doesn't, which is good. Of course, that could just mean that she thinks she has the SMF already. With 4 intrigue cards and a Chimerki, the game is definitely not over. She can surprise us at the last minute here. Don't go tech negotiation, Memnon. And also don't go stealing Emperor either. Do something that isn't one of those 2 things. Ideally, you steal Fremen. Hardy Warriors would be excellent for you. However, well, he might have it. Hardy Warriors, sweet. Okay, I think we win now. So flagship and spy satellites are both a point, but spy satellites is cheaper, so we take spy sats. Back up to 3 techs, not that it matters. Tessia doesn't currently have plans within plans online. I don't think she's going to go to wealth because she's going to try to keep winning the combat, I think. Yeah, she eventually got paid that spice back. I figured somebody was going to go there for 4 spice. Armand's going to get an SMF, so he's going to go to 10. But he's going to need a lot more than that, because we're at 13. And he's not close to a scarab point, so I don't think we lose to Armand, but it will depend on what his intrigue cards are. He could do it with you know, a corner of the market would do it. It's a lot of resources, Tessia. Maybe she's just confident she can win the combat. She has Chimerki, so the spice doesn't matter. Ooh, long reach intrigue. Dissecting Kit. Point for him. I think it's such a cool card. I'm really a big fan of this guy. We're not going to do anything stupid like buy an intrigue card so that Chum Directorship can come out. We're just going to end our turn. Part of strat, so he buys a flagship. Okay. That takes him to 10. Probably he has 11 with an SMF. So he has to make up 2 points somehow. We have more spice than him, though, if he buys the flagship. So then he's really got to have 3 points. Right? He's at 10, 11... Yeah, he's got to have 3 points now. Because we're going to beat him on Spice Tiebreaker if he doesn't. 4 daggers from Tessia. Because she bought that artillery, which is kind of a cool tech that doesn't get played all that often. And Memnon burned all his combat cards last round, I think. So Tessia probably beats him in the combat now. Chom shares as a point. So she's basically safeguarding herself if she doesn't win the combat. She doesn't need to win the combat to get the Chom shares to go off. She's at 7. If she wins the combat, she's at 10. I think we win. Armand doesn't have the SMF. That should be the nail in the coffin for him. Blackmail. Oh, he can do it now because he stole the alliance. She can't take it back. Tactician. Doesn't do it. No reason for him to respond. Oh, he steals a point from me, but that shouldn't be enough. I'm still at 12. Yep. I still got it. I still got it. That demand respect was nasty, though. He lost on Chimerki in last place, but He played well. She got 1 point from Grand Conspiracy. So if she won the combat, so I would still have the Emperor Alliance. So I'd be at 13, but she would have detonated, gone to 10, and also spent spice and gone to 11. But she would be at 11 instead of 9, and I would be at 13 instead of 12. But I still would have beaten her. So I had it either way. Yeah. Never got the Mimicorder's point. This thing is kind of hard to get. Man, you'd think with a firm grip we could do it, but we got kind of caught up in the alliance race on some of these faction tracks. Yeah, so it just didn't end up happening. Kind of a fun game. The core of our deck was Dissecting Kit, Imperium Ceremony, Firm Grip, and Keys to Power. Keys to Power we got the first round, and it ended up being fairly impactful. I think it gave me either 4 or 6 spice. I want to say 4, but it gave me either 4 or 6 spice, and was just generally very helpful. Firm Grip, obviously. And then Imperium Ceremony, we used the active of this, I think, twice, which was also very strong, too. So, Beast Rabban, Imperium Ceremony. I haven't had a Imperium Ceremony win on the digital client yet, so I'm excited about that. It's a fun card. Firm Grip, we've done this a million times, but Imperium Ceremony is new and cool. Also, this is the first time that I've used Keys to Power, I think, ever, actually. I've never played this one on paper. There's only one copy in the deck, and it just doesn't come up that often. Mimic Film was cool. We would not have gotten a Spiceless Flow without it. And it was necessary, like we wouldn't have gotten the Imperium Ceremony without it, so it's fun to play deck building Beast every now and then if you can get away with it. Anyway, we also, the real MVP was that we got lucky and that Memnon got unlucky on some level, but we're not going to talk about that part. I'll see you guys later.